What a unit.
Some oil pressure, come on. It ain't raising much when I give it gas anymore.
This is bone dry again, which means that we've been through a gallon and a half of coolant. Hey guys, welcome back to Sparks and Recreation. In this episode of Make It or Break It, we're going to try to attempt to get this 1988 clapped out D100 all the way home. We're 1,000 miles away in Ames, Iowa. We're heading back to central New York over the next 2 days. So what do you think? Are we going to make it or are we going to break it? We paid nothing for this thing. First off, we're gonna go over what this truck is, whatever features it has, whatever features it no longer has, and I kind of show you what our base point is. We have not checked any fluids, we have not done anything with this besides meet up, pay for it, and then it's ours now. So we do have paperwork for it, so if it makes it and you're interested in this, let me know. But anyhow, 88 D100 built November of 87, so she's a good one. 318 truck, 2-wheel drive. Whoever owned it put new tires on it a while ago, so they're kind of dry rotted, but they have like brand new tread. Parking brake's a little but the underside of this thing's pretty good. There's actually a floor pan still. I don't see any obvious leaks in the few minutes it's been sitting here. My favorite part is that this is a long road trip and the exhaust seems to be somewhat intact. It's a little flaky, but I don't see any holes. Ugh. Definitely has some rust issues on the bed here. So luckily I paid nothing for it because it's not really worth a ton. But these are cool trucks. Somebody, it looks like, just flat blacked and did a terrible job around the entire thing. Overspray everywhere. Overspray on our Ram logo. They even oversprayed the Ram itself. Poor thing. As far as I know, he says it runs and drives halfway decent. Are you brushing this thing?
Bro, you want a Butterfingers?
Butterfingers.
Yeah, I found a shoe cleaner.
Is that what that is?
Pretty sure.
Nice.
I don't think you use it as a brush, do you?
Yeah, well, fair enough. All right, let's check it.
To get the dirt out of the seat.
So an interesting development this morning that'll help kind of put some like reference to this video when we filmed it. It was the morning of February 22nd, 2024 when everybody woke up and none of their phones were working and there was no cell service for like any provider.
It's still not working.
It's still not working. So we may have to do this trip home using just Atlas, which is pretty simple because you just jump on I-80, which turns into 90 and then brings you home. So we can figure it out either way. But worst case scenario, we have
Good old compass,
temp, and digital clock, which means we are getting home no matter what. I'm surprised at how solid these floors are.
No need to beat up the car.
It's not even rotted in there either. Alrighty, let's check out, see what we got for the goods, see some fluids. Alright, so this is a 318 truck that I have not seen an 88 318 truck that has any of this stuff still on it for the emissions. Normally it's all yanked off. It's incredible the condition that some of this is in. Claims 97,000 original miles. I see a pretty good oil leak already, so let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Not much going on. So we're gonna have to get some fluid. see what we have for fluid, and then we'll investigate leaks and things like that after that. Fluid is right where it's supposed to be, so that's cool. And it doesn't even look that dark. Someone recently replaced upper radiator hose, which is probably not a good sign, because that means they're probably chasing some kind of an issue. Radiator. Not much going on, so we're gonna have to get some coolant. And the important thing, these are known for, I don't know if this has a 727 or like a 904 tranny, and honestly I'm probably not gonna know until it either breaks or I really crawl under it and start looking, because they are almost identical. Assuming it's a 727 at this point. And ATF looks a little low. So if it's like any other Mopar I've ever owned, likely it's pretty dark. This looks closer to engine oil than ATF fluid, so not bright pink. Not really a great sign, but it has some in it. So we'll get it warm, get it in idle, get it in neutral, and we will see. So far my biggest concerns are the amount of oil that's on everything on this side of the engine, to the point that the side of the engine bay is soaked. I mean, maybe it's just coming from the valve cover gasket so badly that it's ending up here, but how is it not burning off before it gets there? We will find out. All right, let's try starting it. The guy says it runs quiet, so we'll see. This side of the engine is not nearly as dirty. Little residual on the valve cover, but the rest is good. Let's try starting her. Does have coolant, so I don't want to beat on it too bad, but sounds really healthy. It's got factory AC, so it's got the dual belt on the alternator and everything. So if we blow one belt off, we still have a spare. All right, let's look at lighting and see what we have for that. Half the time when we do this, we have to rewire the truck or car, whatever it is we're driving. Yeah, running lights there. Well, even the plate, the plate lights are blown out. The bulb's still in there. Marker light works. Holy cow! What a beaut! Radio works. Let's go. Can you hit the brakes for me, buddy? And then off. All right, so left front. All right, right front. Wow. This is making me nervous. Why did they sell this truck so cheap, and why did you trade it in? If it's not completely rotted out, all the lights work. It runs quieter than any 318 I've heard in a long time. Has decent tires. I mean, that's rusty, but that's not rotted. I don't know, guys. Either this is gonna go way too smooth or something bad's gonna happen. Let's get some coolant in it. Let's, once it's warm, check the ATF, fill up, and get on the road. All right, what we got in the glove box?
I think this is the instruction manual. So
The owner's manual?
Owner's manual, yeah. Customer thingy, yeah, very important.
Nice, all right. Tire inflation guide.
Yep.
Alrighty. The sound system, which has been removed. So. And I don't know what that is.
Yeah, might not show that.
Yeah, nothing important. What else we got down in there?
A baggie.
A baggie.
Oh, display.
That's for the radio.
Rusty tools.
Hey, the D100 badge, dude. What's up?
Okay. Okay.
Piece. That's probably the latch that's making it so that the glove box is broken.
Yeah.
Couple fuses.
Definitely.
A plate light bulb or something.
Yeah. Some.
More fuses. So we got lots of fuses to get home with. And
Whatever this disgrace is.
A piece of somebody's cupboard, it looks like. Nice.
It's magnetic.
Alright, well, hopefully we won't need whatever that is.
We also have the mystery key.
A mystery key.
We don't know
Maybe
what
it goes to the
to.
cap.
Maybe.
Does the truck has a cap on it?
Let's go find out.
Oh. Let's see.
go.
I'm going to put the sticker on the back anyway. Alright, we've been running here for a minute. Looks like we have, alright, oil pressure. I don't know if the gas gauge works, so we're going to fill it. 97,000 miles. Good volts. And the temp seems alright, even though this low on coolant. There's probably some in there, so. Let's head over to, there's a gas station right across the road, so we're gonna head there. First one of these generation I've ever seen with cruise control, so we'll see if that works in a little bit. We're starting with 60 bucks, and we'll see how far on the tank that gets us, if the gauge even works. Got some coolant. I'm gonna leave the tranny for now, because it looked like it was alright. It's just kind of dark. Wanna put some coolant in?
Sure.
Alright, so the lady gave us a funnel, but I don't really see the point of the funnel. Let's get this bad boy cracked open. Yes, I should probably see if, alright, I don't see any oil leak, or gas leaking right back onto the ground, so that's good. We leaking anything?
No.
Good.
Put it on the ambulance.
Alright, so you take this. You want to put it kind of sideways? Here, we will use the funnel just to give you more.
Oh, I got good aim.
The kid does have good aim.
Oh. It's catching on that piece that you left, Dad.
Catch on that piece right there. Keep going, keep going.
Ah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Well, it didn't take hardly any at all. Alright, so we have a 16, so probably an 18 gallon tank. If it said it was a 1/8 full. We'll see. What a unit. So update on the phone situation with no signal. We just typed in how to even get home from here. It's over 1,000 miles and none of our phones are working again. So I just looked on an atlas that was in the gas station, and we'll buy one if this keeps to be an issue. I'm going to jump on, this is State Route 30, Iowa, head east till we get to Cedar Rapids, and then Cedar Rapids we can head south to I-80, I think is the best bet, so hopefully we don't get lost. This is how they used to do it back in the day.
So what I'm hearing is food.
Food at some point, and wait for the time to go by? Nah, we'll have internet again. And there's actually a pretty easy way to navigate across the U.S., which is
Follow the same.
you follow the road numbers. It'll tell you east, west, north, south. There's a whole video on that we've done before, and let's get going. We're full, and it says 7/8, so I guess we'll do some math to figure out how far we can really go. Old-fashioned bus stop over here.
Just sit there and wait.
Sit there, smokety smoke. All right, so there's a sign for 30 east, so let's jump on that. And that should bring us kind of where we need to go. Figure it out.
Woo.
I mean, there was a time before Maps and Waze and before MapQuest. Like, none of that stuff's working right now. So, we know home is east. Let's keep doing that, right?
Home is east, even though this compass isn't working very well.
Well,
We are west.
west is, yeah, well, you know. Sometimes you can't trust the compass. Huh. Oh, that's a little bobbly. Alright, so we're up to 55. Things are going good so far.
Well, it might not work if I can shake it. Oh,
Hey, there we go.
there we go.
Alright, now the compass is working. Yeah.
Oh, not anymore.
Oh well. Well, I think that's how compasses work, right? So like, if west is that direction, like faced, it's telling us west is facing that direction. East is that direction. So west should be pointing at us, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're good.
Okay, so it's not broken. We're just
I was like, maybe that's why there's no signal, because the poles switched or something. All right.
Science.
No yeah, science is not sciencing. All right, we're going 65. No real vibrations. Truck seems to be running good, so yeah. Oil pressures. Put some miles in here. I brought a buddy heater because I didn't know if the heat was gonna work, because we literally paid like nothing for this truck. Heat works great. Let's go. Breaking the speed limit.
Woo!
Got a little vibration, a little in the wheel, but not too bad. Horn work? Horn works?
Let's not end up like the people yesterday where they had to get an armored truck called on.
Yeah, we saw an armored truck called on a car on the highway yesterday. They're in jail. Moving along here. Iowa has so many of these freaking windmills, man. It's pretty cool. This little vibration is a little bit concerning, but whatever. I've driven way worse. We started hearing a crazy noise, and as a leaf just came out of the blower motor. I thought it was a mouse scurrying around or something. We're good. False alarm. So our phone updated saying that there was service, so I could finally actually look and see if the speedometer is accurate to maps. And then the internet went back out. But we are 80 miles from Cedar Rapids. He has no internet on his phone. We're gonna look up, well, I guess we can't really look up, but I guess in Cedar Rapids, we're gonna try to find some food, check over everything. Everything is going surprisingly well. We're going about 70 miles an hour. Coolant is good. My only concern is this oil pressure. It's not terrible, but it's also, I like to see it a little higher than that. But who knows if that gauge is even accurate. I don't know. I guess if it drops any lower than that, I'll probably have to pull off and take a look and see what's going on. And we'll see you then. So Alice just called and she's like, your tailgate flew open. Pulled off. All the roads besides the highway are like these weird dirt roads. We are at 740th Ave. Ugh. Obviously, this does not shut all the way. Oh boy. Alright, I think it's latched. Back on the road. Thanks, babe. And this right here is Iowa. Whole lot of dirt roads, man. Doing nothing. I guess while I'm pulled over, let's see if there's anything leaking. I mean, cranking this old truck 75 miles an hour is a little scary, because you never know. Seems to be great so far. So I think the real challenge of this truck and what we're doing right now, even though the truck seems really good, is that this is quite a bit of abuse, like almost burying the needle the entire time home, 1,000 miles, just to keep up with basic traffic. I don't think these trucks were really made to go this fast at all times back when they were new, let alone almost 40 years later. So seeing a little bit of sign of we're hurting it, but we'll just keep going. It has been perfectly straight as an arrow for 50 miles and with no turns at all. And it's not going to change for the next probably 200-300 miles at least. It's just driving and driving and driving. People have been pointing at us though. That one tractor trailer was like, yo, what's up? Alright, we made it in the Rapid City. It is
that's great.
Quake roads. Got river here.
It's Quackers.
Quacker. We're about to get some food down here in downtown.
Oh my god.
Sort of pretty city here. Downtown Cedar Rapids. Just got some parking paid for the truck and the van. Gonna check out either Pub 21 or Cliffs, and we'll find out which one is better here. Here we are at Cliffs, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Yeah, it says it's open.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool.
I'll never tell you.
It's pretty cool in here.
Oh, we picked the scallions most of the way out.
It's a buffalo chicken dip with pretzels.
Sorry, I don't like the salt. I'm an abomination.
Did Daddy get his
Wait,
stuff?
let me just at least.
What's
I'm excited
that?
about
Pizza
your
grilled
pizza
cheese?
grilled cheese looks so good.
Drop your cheese. All right, so that was Cliff's. I would say my burger and my whole meal, I'd give that like probably a 7.5 out of 10, maybe 8.
Same here, but I don't know about the other two. My bread bowl was delicious.
So let's see what the ladies thought of Cliff's. What'd you think of yours?
I thought it was mid.
Mid. What would you give it?
Pretty low.
Go ahead. What did you?
Maybe like 5.5.
5. What was bad about it?
There was nothing that was particularly bad about it, but there was nothing that was particularly good about it.
Yeah,
The theming was really cool, but everything felt like they were trying too hard to make it cool and not so much to make it taste good.
That's true. I would say mine actually happened to taste good.
Was really good.
My burger was good.
If you happen to go there, get the burger because we each got something different. I think that was my favorite thing.
It was only. I didn't really like the soup that much, so I would say of the things I
tasted.
tasted.
Cheese soup anyways, but
Yeah.
the soup was good. It just wasn't like. It was all right.
Yeah, the only thing I would even consider eating again was my burger. May, what'd you think of your grilled cheese, pizza grilled cheese?
4.
4.
What did you tell me? Where have you had one better?
Oh, my friend's house. We used to make them at our house, and they were way better than here, which is unfortunate because this is a restaurant.
Shout out to Annan.
Yeah, Annan's the best chef, dude. All right, back on the road. We gotta find some tranny fluid because the transmission started slipping on this as we got off the highway and into the city here.
Right there.
Yeah, they're there. Dude, we got mostly a military base near here or something?
It must be. 2 of them.
Yeah, absolutely. My students are so excited.
Halfway through the city of Cedar Rapids, we noticed that it was shifting hard and slipping a little bit in second and third gear. So we are going to check and see what we got for fluid. It's been sitting here running for idling and neutral for a while. See where we're at and top off as we go. Hopefully it's got a little low, because if it's not low and it's slipping, that's bad. Here's what we got down in here. And reads okay. So that's not good. It means that it has fluid and it's still slipping a little. So we have fluid if it does start losing it, but I guess we'll just have to see what it does as it gets warmer and warmer. It's not great.
Maybe try not going 80. You didn't like that.
I was going 70 instead of 80. I didn't go 80, did I?
You were going faster than you were when you asked me.
Alright, so I guess she doesn't like 80. We'll try going a little slower. So while we're here at O'Reilly's, we found out that there is no phone charging capability in the truck because somebody has ripped out the 12 volt. So I just bought random 12 volt. We'll run a fuse in series off the battery, mount a 12 volt, and then we'll have a way to 1, listen to music, 2, charge me and Sebastian's phone over the next 1,000 miles. A spot to run this through so it accesses the front of the truck. Looks like there's a hood prop. We'll see. Hey, in that box, can you find me one of those random fuses? Pretty much any of them will work to run our phone. Like either a blue or a yellow one. Red even, maybe. Blue? Nice. Metaculture went with a 15. Drop it in our inline fuse here. Wire it up. We'll see if we have phone charge. Alright, so all the rubber gaskets that kind of make it so I can have access into the cab are so dry rotted. I'm afraid if I touch them, they're just gonna crumble. So I did the most janky freaking don't do it this way wiring of all time through the body panel. This is like, you know, the 12-year-old wire in his first stereo. But
the problem is your cord is the same color as this, so I totally just got confused.
Oh boy. So we got power. We're gonna plug our phones in, charge. Next stop is the world's largest truck stop.
Oh yeah, we also got an aux cord.
We got aux port so we can play some music.
I'm about to be the best DJ.
So we got 1 hour to the world's largest truck stop.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna check it out, see what they got, and then get on the road. That's on Interstate 80 most of the way through Iowa, so we'll be heading towards Illinois. For about an hour, and that right there is the world's largest truck stop. We are on our way off the exit here in about 30 seconds. Go check it out. We're gonna throw some gas up in this girl. Top the truck off, which took 30 bucks. So the gauge is somewhat accurate because that's about half of the tank.
He topped the truck off at the world's largest truck stop.
I-80 truck stop. We've actually been here before when we went to go get a Beetle all the way in Los Angeles and came home with it. And on the way to Los Angeles, we stopped here. So let's see if anything's changed. It's a pretty good little food court, like Wendy's, Taco Bell, Dairy Queen, Caribou Coffee. Alice is just here for the power wagon though. Checkered flag beanie right there. Woo. So we got a toy store in here too. Showers, movie theater, barber, dentist, and laundry. See Bob? Ride the rail. Dude, it's Tony Hawk out here with his butt. That was pretty cool. Blanket shawl. That's what she always needed.
I need one.
That one looks like a cow. You don't want to. It does look.
Mom wants.
It has a hood. Yeah. Look at this. You would think the truck stop's almost over, but it's not. It's just beginning. This is nuts.
Dentist, chiropractor, road king. I don't know what that last word
Kiosk.
is.
Yeah, get your chiropractor for sure.
Oh.
I think that we need this for the truck. Yeah. In case you need to jam out in your truck. This place is nuts. Shift knobs. All the steering wheels. Stacks. Mud flaps. Lights, train horns. Guard. Bumpers. Got this whole thing spinning in here. Spinning. Sick. Said we can go in the truck.
There's enough room down, not side to side.
Dude. This is us right here.
This is gonna be our backup plan, Miami.
Backup plan.
Hey, you get back there. Go back.
Dude, we're in the truck.
Just so you know, Sebastian,
Can
this
we
is
fit
the
the
better.
whole? Can we fit the whole
This
family
is
in
the
here?
bed, dude.
Maggie's not coming up in the truck, bro. Dude, at the sleeper cab.
Get in here, Maggie. We're all.
Hey, you gotta touch a button or two.
Don't touch the button, Maggie.
Oh yeah, dude, let's hit some people. Let's go.
Still spinning. Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, it doesn't stop spinning. Now this is a truck stop, and there's a whole nother tractor trailer down there. All right, well, we're gonna get back in the truck and get on the road here in a minute, but that was pretty fun. Dude, this thing's only got 876,000 miles.
Hey, you know.
That's it. Just out here riding a pig, picking up some corn cobs. You are the pig? Okay.
It's kind of hard though. It's the crazy part.
Master of Frosties.
Bro was carrying the Frosty like this.
They also got a little mini arcade here. I can't bring my merchandise in because I'm getting a hat and a sticker.
I can.
Boom, boom. So when we got back out after pumping gas and I started it, it's showing signs of being warm because the temp went way up. Put it in gear, slammed into gear. Obviously the RPMs are higher than I realized. So I have to keep an eye on our coolant, topped it off. I don't know. It's really not that warm out, so hopefully it just stays cool.
From New York, it feels pretty warm.
It does feel pretty good compared to New York, that's true. Kids got a Frosty. I got my world's largest truck stop hat with 2 racing tractor trailers on it. Obviously.
Are you sure they're not just side by side?
Dude, they're racing. There's no way they're ever side by side.
You're lying. You're joking me.
Alright, so let's type in home and get there. Alright, so we're down to 12 hours and 850 miles left of the 1100, so on the road. Alright, see ya. Onto the highway. Central Illinois. We got about 10.5 hours left. The sun's starting to go down. Trying to get the best picture we can, but it's directly behind us as we're heading east. The whole sky all the way 360 around us is turning purple along the edge of the horizon. It's pretty cool. This guy's got like satellites all over the side of his property.
They're like hand-painted.
They're hand painted, there's hundreds of them. By the time we had the camera out, we were like missing it. Well, we're driving along here, turned the lights on, and we just noticed this has been going on for a while. It's kind of flickering on and off. I'm assuming that on these older trucks it could be literally anything, and it's probably not that big of a deal. All of our gauges look fine, so we're just gonna keep on trucking, but I don't know. The fact it's flashing, I wonder if it has to do with the oil pressure. Not ideal here at this point. Give it some gas. Get some oil pressure, come on. It ain't raising much when I give it gas anymore. So we've seen a bunch of these things out west. Let's see if it actually works.
If it doesn't, I don't care.
These are like really popular, like 60 years ago.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Work. Too bad, because these are like creepy and awesome.
Do you think it talks about touching little kids?
Probably. So, turns out that...
I'm gonna try one more time.
You're gonna try one more time? Nothing. Turns out if you run a 35-year-old 318 wide open for hours on end, you don't get very good gas mileage. So we're at a gas station again. We're about 40 minutes from the time zone change.
Do you think I can get a whole nother corn if I just...
Let's check some fluids and get on the road. Sebastian just shook the shit out of it. Started working.
Dude, on the drums is going
Dude, the
crazy.
drummer out here.
Dude, look at his arm. What is he doing? The crane style?
Dude, he's double jointed for sure.
He's got the crane style.
He does the...
Dude, look at the clown piano player there. It's impressive.
Very good.
Alright, so back out putting gas in the truck. The oil, even though the pressure keeps dropping when it's hot, I'm sure it's alright. I've ran 318, so like no pressure. We are eating coolant a little. I filled this over max last time we stopped, only about an hour ago, so I need to put some more coolant in. Alright, so added a half gallon of the gas station coolant. See how far that gets us. Grabbing dinner at Raising Cane's, get them yummy tenders and some what?
Get some Bob.
What's Bob?
Butter on both sides.
Oh yeah, if you don't order it that way, you're dumb. Alright, I want to check the coolant before we go in. Well, we only went a half hour and it just ate a half a gallon of coolant.
It's a lot.
It is a
I
lot.
should probably stop by the Walmart and buy the.
I don't see anything leaking though. I don't know if maybe that bottle leaks.
Is it leaky?
Not that I see. Alright, well.
Are you sure that's?
Oh, it's probably eating it internally though.
Are you sure it's not leaking on the other side of it?
No, it's not.
On that side? Because you only put your hand out. Well, but
Yeah,
if it was leaking on
it'd
that
be on the
side,
bottom.
it would go to the bottom.
Run on the bottom. I don't know. Alright, well, it's wicked heavy. It is not a true make it or break it road trip cross country unless you get Raising Cane's, baby. Let's go. Look at that chicken. And the cane sauce. And the
Not
special
cane
ketchup.
sauce. I wish they had ranch. They suck.
Yeah, they need ranch and barbecue sauce. But that wouldn't want to be Raising Cane's. It would just be everywhere else. Right?
Who knew that Kane was actually a dog?
That's true. It is named after a dog. Finish with Raising Cane's, jump back in the truck. Our hotel's about an hour and a half from here, so I want to get done around 9:30 tonight. So if anything happens, we'll let you know. Otherwise, we'll do a quick time lapse and heading down the highway.
There's a truck.
Alright, here we go.
We found it. At last, we have found this.
More to discover in Indiana.
Indiana!
Holy cow.
It took us a minute.
Yeah.
Woo!
Is he gonna get him? Is he gonna get him?
He's got him.
Oh, the guy just flew by us. I think he's running his plate. Is he gonna get him?
Get him.
Maybe he's not gonna get him.
If he doesn't, I will cry. He isn't. He's going by.
Oh, he's gonna get him! I knew he was gonna get him.
Suck it, little boy.
Glad we were going slow. Oh shit. What happens when you got the Escalade out here? You don't blend in like this sweet $500 piece of shit we're driving, you know? Alright, it is the next morning. We are in Elkhart, Indiana. Heading over to the truck and get it fired up. Run to Walmart, get more coolant because we've gone through the gallon we had. Find some coffee. Get on the road. We have about 8 hours left.
Heck no. I need that delicious strawberry drink.
Strawberry thing from Starbucks
It's pretty much just whipped cream
and
and
strawberries.
slushy.
Yeah, nice.
It's delicious.
Alrighty. With the engine cold on startup, we have a little more oil pressure. I like that.
Let's go.
Got some miles put on her. Head to Walmart. Walmart, got some more coolant, some oil. Let's check everything. Completely empty again. This is all still. Oh, that's actually pretty full, so I guess we'll just top off the overflow and see what happens here. So the oil is still where it's supposed to be, down just a hair. I'm gonna add some heavyweight just to try to get our oil pressure up a little bit since we have a lot of driving today. This is bone dry again, which means that we've been through a gallon and a half of coolant. I know it's full in the radiator, so we'll try, now that it's daylight, we'll try to keep a better eye of what the heck is happening here. What's weird is I don't see it leaking out of anywhere, and it's not in the oil, so I don't know where it's disappearing to. These belts are getting a little dry rotted. Luckily there's two of them, so we're good. So we're here at Walmart, topping off fluids. Some real nice guy came over and actually blessed the truck and the trip. He's in the middle of his own journey.
He didn't bless it, but he did pray.
Yeah, prayed for the trip and the journey, and that was nice of him. He's in the middle of his own journey doing the Men's Fight Club, a 10-week course, and we wish you good luck in that if you happen to see this. Anyways, back on the road. We're about halfway, so y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Ready to follow me, going very slow? Well, it's burying the needle, but
Unpredictable.
I am unpredictable because it has no cruise that works.
Well, no, that's not it. You look like you're gonna pass somebody, and then you don't.
Yeah, that happens. Well, you
No,
know.
you do it all the time. Or we think that you want to go in the other lane, and you're like looking, and you're like looking,
then
but
you
you don't.
don't.
And we're like,
You just sit there
okay,
for
I
another
guess-
5 minutes.
Guess this is what we're doing.
That's what I do. I'm a man of mystery out here driving this truck. Anybody that drives this truck is obviously a man of mystery. You might have kids in the back. You never know. This looks like a creeper, like van
No,
in
it
truck
doesn't.
in truck form.
No, it doesn't.
Does with that kid in it.
Help.
Help.
I've been kidnapped in the creeper van.
Alright, so pumping some gas before we get on the road this morning. We were at $110 in gas so far. We just pumped another 30. So we'll see how far that gets us. Welcome to Ohio! Woo, we barely missed the sign. I think we kind of missed it. Anyways, we're in Ohio. What's up? So we made it to Toledo area. We're gonna eat at some place called Shorty's Barbecue
Caused
Roadhouse.
damage, Dad.
Wow, what happened?
I totally slipped.
Literally took the door
I
off the fucking truck
slipped
and
out of.
slammed
Okay.
it into the van.
I literally slipped out the door and I smashed
Slipped
into the
That
door.
was nice of you. No, what'd you say? Eat at this place. Yeah, see what it's like. Well, we just ordered a feast, so we'll see what that looks like.
I like.
That's a yummy looking cornbread here.
Definitely not eating.
Yeah, it was totally not eating on the other side because we got into it too quick and forgot to record it.
They look good.
Yes, there's brisket, pork, ribs, chicken, and french fries. These onion straws look awesome. Alright, so we're leaving Shorty's. That was really good. I would give that, of barbecue, that's probably one of the better values we found in the US so far. So it was about $100, a whole plate of food, a whole, just like massive amounts of sides and everything. I give that like an 8 out of 10. What would you guys say?
Probably 7.5, somewhere in there. Just because the actual like barbecue itself was good, but not like it's not the best barbecue I've ever had. It's pretty like average barbecue.
You just get tons of it for a good deal.
Get a good value. So if you want barbecue and you have a good sized family, like it's a lot of food. It's a really good value. However, is it my top barbecue place? No, but it was good. I would go here again if I was coming through. I just don't know if I would drive specifically out of the way.
That makes sense. Do you pretty much agree, maybe?
Yeah, there was a lot of food, but it wasn't like amazing.
Yeah, that's true. I would say that the value is there, but it's not the best tasting barbecue I've ever had. I'd still give it like an 8 out of 10 just because for $100 you get a whole table full of barbecue. That's definitely edible. Savvy, what would you say?
Cheese. It was pretty good.
All right, nice.
I don't know how much I'd rate it. Maybe like a 7.5.
7.5. That's pretty good. All right. Hey, we are a little outside of Cleveland. I don't know what's happened because we have way better oil pressure now. I know I added 1 quart of a little bit heavier weight, and we have not lost any coolant in the last like 200 miles. The more we beat on it, the better it seems to get, because not only that, messing with the vacuum lines under the hood and then playing with this column here, I have working cruise control at like 80 miles an hour, so things are going good. Hopefully we should be making it home sometime tonight. Unfortunately, this truck is too good. Who would have thought a $500 vehicle would like just be able to jump on the highway and go 1,000 miles? So. Woo! Out of Ohio, heading into Pennsylvania. The sun is setting behind us. Again, no issues at all, which I don't understand with a vehicle that I paid so little for. The only thing that's changed is we do have Maggie with us for a minute. I'll probably make her drive it eventually at some point on the way home. Anyways, I guess there's not really much to update other than our check engine light thing is back to flashing like it did last night, but it does nothing wrong. So I guess just keep on cranking. We're working our way into Pennsylvania. This is very quick sliver of PA, so it should be like 30-40 minutes, I think, and then back into New York. Then the home stretch, home to our beds. Alright, welcome to New York. Woo! That means about 3 hours to go. Again, everything going perfectly fine. Cruise set, and my $500 piece of shit. It literally doesn't even smell like rat shit in here or anything. It's apparently a mint 1988 D100 and needs absolutely nothing. I don't understand what happened, but this has been the easiest trip of all time. We can say that it was not a very eventful last half of the trip because it ran perfectly fine with no issues at all. But it is a testament to 318 small block Mopars with a torque flight transmission, 2-wheel drive. You cannot kill these things and they're dead reliable. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.